We'll get it fixed. Let's get this chat. All messages. Perfect. Happy Friday, my friends. There. That should be better. Yeah. Whoops. Let me get you hooked up down here so I can chat as well. Perfect. I hope everybody's having an enjoyable day, pleasurable day. And my assistant has been unruly today. Yes. All those, the stray cats I talk about all the time. Yeah, because it's so beautiful. Of course, they're out and about. You can't blame them. But they're driving her berserko. You guys, we are almost ready to get started. Top chat, live chat. We will set a goal today. Let's see. Oops. One hour? That works. All right. We'll say Q&A session. Q&A session. Although you guys know most, whenever you ask anything, I always, I tell you. Start goal, perfect. Oh no, you're not going outside because you're being a little stinker. You guys, I hope you have something to drink. And you're ready to get this party started. Hope, hello. Oops. Let's get you on the list. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze again. That's not good. Let me get hello typed in. See, it works. Perfect. My email address. And I'll highlight that. Perfect. All right, now let me see. Sometimes my, when I upload a video, sometimes it's super slow too. I do have allergies, and they're worse when, well, if, when Larry mows the lawn, it gets me. When the trees start to open up the tree canopy, yeah, I have all sorts of allergies. Me too. So I have a prescription for an allergy pill, but truthfully, it's cheaper if I just go and get a generic Claritin, and that's what I use. It's a one-a-day thing. But also that Benadryl. Benadryl works great. It's Oh no, girlfriend, I'm sorry you're not going out, and you're not distracting me. I'm just gotta ignore it. Hope, do you know what deck of cards you would like to use? We have the Tarot. I've been doing readings with those all morning. Divine Timing, hello and welcome. Let's get you on the list too. And happy Friday, my friends. All right, Hope, let's use the tarot cards for you. Every time I let you out, you just start barking. And you're being annoying. It's super early in the morning. There's people sleeping. Amy, hello, welcome. You think so? Amy, do you think that? I don't think so. Oh, really? Is it a long drive, Hope? All right, let's see what we get for you. We're gonna pull 3 cards and see what happens. So let me take the time to mention that I am not a professional. I am a reselling grandma, which means I find cool things out in the wild, save them from the landfill, and resell them on multiple web or multiple sites. Social, hello, my friend. How are you? Happy Friday. Let's get you on the list. I'm trying to get 2 more cards for Hope. So I'm not a professional. We just do these cards for fun. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. my time, which is Eastern Standard. There's one for Hope. 1, 2. We need 1 more. Oh, I can understand that, Hope. But let me ask you this. Do they have like pictures of them together hanging up? Oh, don't let it stress you out. Absolutely. Don't let anybody ever put you in that situation. Well, see, there, right there, there's respect for you automatically. I've been places and I feel so bad when I see photographs. I feel bad for the person because I'm like, oh, I know how they feel. So I'm glad there's. I can understand that. I understand that, but you're such a happy person. Social, I have you on the list. I don't want to skip you. That it's surprising that you feel that way. It seems like you can just talk about anything. Amanda, hello. I hope you're having a fine Friday. And is it like, are you guys staying overnight? Or is it just, like a quick visit, maybe some, something to eat? I mean, because, girl, if it's just a quick visit, fake it till you make it, right? You, girlfriend, and it drives me nuts. It's Friday. Come here. Come say hi to everybody before I put you back outside. Come here. I know. I love you too. She's like, don't be mad at me. I just want to bark at the kittens. Or they're not kittens, they're cats. She's like, I just want to bark at everybody. She's like, you're going to let me out? All right, come on, let's go. I'll be right back. You're going out this door, turn. Now, don't forget, be good. No barking. Be good, girl. You heard me. You heard me. So we know that is not going to last very long at all. So maybe we can get through Hope's cards before she starts singing at the top of her lungs at the Stray Cats. Isn't that a band? I hope you have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands says, well, by golly, this is a welcome card and a celebrate card. Oh, Amy, I do not believe so. Amy, I'm going to put you on the list, my dear. Absolutely not. Tarots do not open portals. It's just, I don't even know what it is. It's not true. And then we, Page, oh my gosh, not Page. Hope. You have the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness gracious. And the Page of Swords says, So pages always come with a message. And the message here, Paige, is to just withdraw and get some air. It also says to choose your words wisely, because you know that, sometimes they can be sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. So, then we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups says, follow your heart and intuition. Look within and be loving and caring. So, first of all, I think you're stressing for no reason at all. I think you're very welcome there. Very, very welcome. And just go with the flow. Follow the conversation. You don't have to be the one to strike conversation up. Just add to it. And then don't forget you have the Queen of Cups. Just follow your heart and intuition and be loving and caring. Aw, I wish I were there too, my friend. I have never been to your country, but I would truly love to go. I don't know what direction. I do have a globe, and I have a ton of maps. That's something you guys might not know about me. So before I get into that, the next one up is divine timing. That's something you guys might not know about me, is I love, love, love maps and globes. It doesn't matter what kind of maps, and not just maps, like blueprints and stuff like that. I love them. I mean, it's what I did. It was my career, reading blueprints. So yeah, I have a map addiction, stuff like that. All right, so divine timing, my friend. Amy, you are absolutely on the list, my dear. Divine timing. Let's see. Oh, I bet the kids love her. How could they not love her? Do you guys see her videos? How could they not love her? Divine timing. Do you know what deck you would like to use? We have the Tarot deck that we just used. We have the Crows. What do you need to hear most today? Getting ready for work. All right, let's use the enchanted maps for you. I love these cards. So, in case you guys don't know, oracles are best used as a one-card draw, and they generally let you know things you need to know, maybe something you have to get past, let go of, before you can continue on to your new cycle. And then that's when you would pull another card. Once you feel you have, that was a weird sounding, that was a weird sound. Once you feel you have completed what the oracle is trying to tell you. But if two cards fall, you read both of them. The first card you have is the commitment card in the upright position. Oh, goodness gracious, Hope, no. I cannot carry a tune in a basket. And that is the absolute truth. You guys, one time when I was in elementary school, you know how you have chorus concerts in the auditorium and everybody comes? Well, usually the school watches it first, and then parents can come if they want. But usually parents come in the evening. We had practiced so much for these songs, And they were so fun, comical songs. And this one girl, I don't even remember, she had a solo part in the song. And I was just so happy. I was probably like 7. We're all singing, smiling, having a good time, and it's solo part. And what happens? Yeah, Grandma starts singing at the top of her lungs with. And one of my friends was like, Tracy. I was like, what? Shh. I couldn't believe it. I was so embarrassed. Yep. So I've never told anybody that before. So, my dear divine timing, you have the commitment card in the upright position. Yupper burst out at the top of my lungs. And as I said, cannot carry a tune in the basket. Wait a minute, that's not the right card. Divine timing, this card says that partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. My friend, at the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. You must be conscious, however, of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others may be more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember, your partnership with Spirit and the highest version of yourself will engage the highest self in another. And before you go to work, you have the Golden Palace card in reverse. This card says, let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to conserve your energy, count your blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly. My friend, there will be enough money, enough love, enough youth, shelter, and food to go around. A mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. Trust in the tides, because the flow always returns from the ebb. And as the Chinese proverb says, chop wood, carry water, practice faith, and the treasure will be revealed. In fact, you'll find it in plain sight. Divine timing. I hope you have the best day ever at work. Enjoy your cards. Enjoy your weekend. And I hope we see you back here Monday. And you have wonderful stories of a beautiful weekend. You are welcome. Thank you for your time, especially when you're getting ready for work. That's a great idea, the little gifts. How sweet. Hope you got this. You're such a happy person anyway, and you just seem kind and loving. Social, my friend, you are next. And then Amanda and Amy. I'm toking myself with my hair. Well, this is true, too. That is true, Amanda. But, how long have you guys been together? So these are going to be for social. Hope. I don't think I've ever asked you how long you guys have been together. Let's see what we get for social. Oh, here's one. Oh, no, there's two. One, two. Flipping like crazy for social. Okay, here we go. As they fell out, I put them in order. 4 years. Truthfully, Hope, it may just be a fear you have. I think you'll find tomorrow's going to be a great day. Good vibes to you, my friend. Good vibes. Don't eat anything heavy on your stomach, especially if you have to sit for a while. Maybe drink your meal. As in, I don't mean bourbon like we were talking about this morning. No, please don't do that. Like, I don't know, a breakfast shake or something. Tequila. Yeah, let's save that for afterwards. And if you need a double, then by all means. So social, you have, first of all, you have the 9 of Cups. This card doesn't come up very often. It's crazy. So in tarot, we talk about 1 through 10, the minor arcana cards, how they are like a wheel. 1 is the beginning, and 10 is the completion of something. 9s are a resting theme. You are almost there. It's a resting phase. Again, 10 is completion. And the 9 of Cups says it is an abundance card. Social, I hope you are here, my friend, and you are listening. This is an abundance card. It says that you are pleased with yourself and you surround yourself with your achievements. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, people who win trophies like to display them. So it could be something along those lines. So you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain. You love to be the life and soul of the party. You can have all you desire, my friend, if you wish and vision a better life. That's an amazing card. And then we have the Star card, which I've mentioned every time it comes up. This is a card everybody wants, no matter what. It's a major arcana card. It's a positive energy card. And the Star card says, prosperity will come from what you do best. So again, it talks about your abundance. So again, it's a positive energy. It's a hope, light, and visions card. We have the Hermit card, and you see you also have the Star card in the Hermit's lantern. The Hermit is another major arcana card, and this card says to take the time to be alone. Go within. Find your purpose in life. Again, it's a positive energy card. I love that the Star card is also in there. So again, because we know tarot cards, they also want you to know, don't be the person who can be alone in a room full of people. That's important, my friend. And you have the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is closer to an ace than it is a 10. So this is an organizing card. So this is after your new beginning. An ace is a new beginning. So again, 2, an organizer. 2 of Wands. If this was a regular deck of cards, it would represent diamonds. It also, Wands represents springtime, social. And it also has, it's a hopes and wishes cards. And again, it's an organizing card. So it's time to organize things. you're in a new beginning, and it is time to get your affairs in order. The next one is Amanda. Amanda, would you like tarot cards as well, or something different? Oh, she lasted longer than I thought. So are you having a meal with them, or are you just, I think I missed that part. Or are you just visiting and then turning around and going home? Oh, you are staying there. How, that is awesome though. Oh my gosh. You're going to get to spend time with his nieces and nephews, get to know them. Aw, movie time. Let them pick a movie. Popcorn with no salt and butter. Popcorn is 0 calories, an amazing munchie. But if you want to add something to it, the best thing to add to it is honey. Again, popcorn is free. It's 0. And when I say free, I mean it's like has nothing in it. It probably takes more calories to eat it than it takes to eat enough of them, consume enough to cause a caloric intake. So, Amanda, the first thing we have is the Tower card. Now, it's a major arcana card. It's a neutral energy card. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's not, people freak out when they see it. They're like, oh no, the whole world's going to come crumbling down. That's not true. This card just represents a sudden change. And generally, sometimes this change can be through no fault of your own. Now, that's why it's a neutral energy, because sometimes negative energy things happen when, even though no fault of our own, happens to us, this change. So, even though it's a change, it's a sudden change, and it is already happening. There's nothing you can do about it. But it frees you up for a fresh clean. It's like wiping the chalkboard clean. And you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, it's a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires. What are you passionate about? But he also warns that sometimes you can become self-absorbed. Don't let that happen. And you also have the Nine of Swords. We have already mentioned that the Nine of Swords represents the 9 steps of grieving. And again, wait a minute. I truly apologize. That is not a 9. It is 10. The 10 of Swords represents something happened that least expected. And sometimes it is quite literally, you can see they're stabbed in the back. It can, a lot of times it can feel that way. And it may be friend, family, and you totally didn't expect this. But it also represents, because it is a 10, my friend, this is the most important part. It is the completion of a cycle. And the Nine of Swords is the one I thought I was holding up. This card represents the 9 steps of grieving. There probably have been times when you've thought there's just no point in it anymore. Or there's no time. I don't have time for it. But again, this card represents, it was resting phase. It is a 9 steps of grieving. You were meant to go through these things. Everybody has to go through these. And again, it was a 9. It was a resting time. Sometimes you are meant to go through things. They make you more resilient. And again, you have your 10. And the 10 is, your cycle is complete, which totally brings more information to the Tower card. It frees you up for a new beginning. Fresh, clean, wipe the slate clean. I hope that helps. I like it when we get a chance to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. You're absolutely right. They put their pants on exactly the same way. Unless they're firefighters. I hear they have to jump in. I hear they have their pants, their boots right inside their pants, waiting by the side of the bed. And all they have to do is swing their legs over and put both of them in together. So unless they're firefighters, they don't put their pants on the same way. Phil, hello. Welcome, my friend. You totally can be added to the list. So Amy is next, and then Phil. Amy, would you like, let's just continue with the tarot, unless you would like something totally different. Don't eat your hair. So, let's see. Today is the 7th. I have a reading coming out on the 9th for Derek. Just in case Derek's here, maybe sitting in the background. Derek, your reading will be viewable my time, Sunday, 1 p.m., which is Eastern time. So what's the difference? Tarot, I pull 3 cards. Oh my gosh, my lips are chapped, and I don't have my chapstick. So oracles, all right, let me start with the oracles. Oracles have less cards than the tarot. In oracle, you resist pulling more than 1 card, but if more than 1 falls, they're important to read them. An oracle more or less tells you things that you need to know. Maybe there's a block, something you have to move past in order to complete the cycle you are in, the 1 through 10 we talk about. And whatever the card is, whatever it is that they are trying to tell you, they wish for you to fulfill whatever it is and then come back for another card pull. Where the tarot is quite different. They let you know yes or no if you have questions, timing, current energies, things that are going on with you right now. If you have health questions, financial, relationship. Goddess of the Sea, hello. Welcome back, my friend. Good choice, Amy. Good choice. Let's put Goddess of the Sea on the list. I'm just going to write you down as Goddess. Goddess. I want to go like this. All right, Amy. I love when somebody is brave enough to say, give me a crow. A lot of people are like, oh no, they're just too dark. A lot of people are like, nope, we don't believe in the crows. Me too, Goddess. Me too. Now, it's only like maybe 32 degrees out right now. But like I mentioned, it is so sunny the little bit of snow we have is just sparkling. It's gorgeous. I agree. I agree. I love crows. I have a whole murder of them that visit and hang out a couple times a day. Oh, you have 3 cards. That was unexpected. All right. So 1, 2, 3. So if I haven't mentioned, I am not a professional. I totally keep forgetting to put my phone on silent. Oh my gosh, I have it. I have it saved too. I shared it in my community tab. Okay, so Amy, first of all, we have the influence card. Now these ones have one meaning and one meaning only. Some of them have a reverse meaning and an upright, but our crows have one meaning. And this card says, like impressionable teenagers, crows pick up on our habits, even the bad ones. Crows have been known to get drunk as well as smoke. Are you letting someone influence your behavior? My friend, there is a loss of control when influence is at play. A more dominant personality may make you feel inclined to engage in a risky behavior you would otherwise avoid. Now, on the flip side, you may find someone strong and healthy to be inspirational, and because of their influence, you too feel motivated to make positive changes. This card brings to your awareness the decisions you may not have made if it weren't for an outside force leading the way. A situation, whether it be current or from the past or in the near future, may be the result of someone's charm or talent at swaying people. When this card appears, consider taking a moment to examine if you have been swayed into making a decision that you might not have made and if the situation were different. Oh, my hair is driving me berserk. And you have the water card. This is an important card, Amy. So birds have their feathers have a greasy protective coating, and that prevents water from getting to their skin. You too have the ability to create a waterproof exterior. When we are waterproof, we are protected from other people's draining emotions that can weigh us down. You may be that type of person where people just come to you and just pour everything out to you. I've encountered people come to me and do that. So this card is saying, and then again, you may not be that person. But this card says, when we are waterproof, we are protected from others' draining emotions that can weigh us down. Being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When we are waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. Casual insults, snarky comments, and emotional vampires, they don't bother someone who is waterproof, my friend. Being dragged into someone else's drama can take an emotional toll and leave you feeling waterlogged. But when you are waterproof, you can be a listener and a shoulder to cry on without absorbing the emotions. That leaves you free to support others in need. This card wants you to create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself when inner strength is needed. Absolutely, Amy. Absolutely. And then we have the Knight card as well. This one has come up for a few people in our reading. Generally people who are third shift people. But not only, but it was just something that popped into my head. But it is here that all the chatter, all the noise, all the action of the day subsides and quiet returns. Night creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole. What event had the most significant impact and will help you grow? Are there events like petty squabbles that serve you little that you can release into the night? This card also brings to your awareness your sleep hygiene. Are you getting a solid 8 hours of sleep? It's been proven to not only boost your mood, but improve your health. Dementia and heart disease are linked to the lack of sleep. So do you practice healthy sleeping habits? Or are your nights filled with restorative sleep? Or does your racing mind keep you awake? When this card appears, you need to focus on creating a healthy bedtime routine. Now, if you are a third shift worker, or I don't even know why this pops up, but when I get this card, it's the first thing I think about are third shift people because they can't sleep at night. So remember, no matter what your hours are, just try to get your sleep. It's important. Again, not only for your health, but it'll boost your mood. I know I'm happier when I can sleep until I naturally wake up. Happy weekend. Hopefully you can sleep until you naturally wake up. Soon in. Hello, my friend, and welcome back. You have been a busy person this week. Amy, thanks for being here. So again, I'm here Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. The only time I'm not here during the week is if there's a vacation day or it's the weekend. That is always family time. But I do the best I can to let you guys know ahead of time. But we would love to see you as often as you want to pop in. Again, we're here Monday through Friday, and you can get a card pull every time you pop in if you can get on the list. Phil, my friend, you are next. So the Tarot they're working so wonderful today. They're doing great. Let's just continue. Soon in, I have the Standard Tarot. The Crows. So, Phil, I'll just wait in case you change your mind and you want to pick one. We have the Enchanted Maps. We have the Mermaids. And we also have the True Love cards. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm making a mess. We have the True Love reading cards, which I haven't gotten out yet. No, they haven't been requested. And I have both Earth decks, Earth Wisdom and Earth Magic. I know it's a lot. And I still have decks that I haven't brought out. 3 or 4. But the Tarot have been very, very talkative today. Like I said, I've done readings already this morning with these Tarot, and they're happy it's Friday. Soon in, absolutely. How do I wake up feeling? You guys, I know this is goofy, but I generally, I am in a good mood. I try to wake up in a a positive mood. Now, I read that when we lay down, our minds, I can't remember how many thoughts are going through our head at one time. Now, this is everybody, because people are like, oh, my racing mind, and it's true. There's so many things we're thinking of when we lay down. So in this article presentation, I don't even know where I read it, they said, make that very last thought a happy thought. And believe it or not, it works. It helps. So give it a try. And then you have the people who say, oh my gosh, I find it so difficult to fall asleep. There's a trick people use to fall asleep. Phil, before I pull your cards, I'll say this. So, you're laying down wherever you sleep, bed, couch, floor. You blink your eyes and you count. So if you get to 10, all right, so you counted to 10. You do it again. You blink your eyes and you get past 10. Try to go to 20. And if you can get past 20, you continue. The thing is you don't ever get very far because you cannot stay awake if your eyes are tired. You fall asleep so fast. That's why I don't know if you've seen the videos on social media where people can make babies fall asleep just like that, and it's a true statement. It is absolutely true. So what they do is the baby's laying down, and it doesn't matter if the baby's laughing, giggling, super hyper. You have your blanket and you start playing peekaboo. Yeah, their eyelids start to get tired because they're opening and closing them so much. And before you know it, boom, they fall asleep. When it happened the first time to me, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness. So I let them sleep for a few minutes and then it's crazy. Yeah. But so if you have a hard time falling asleep, and I believe soldiers and people, you see soldiers can fall asleep on a dime. It's a blink. It's a blinking thing. So try it. Let me know. All right. So let's get Phil's cards pulled. And then the next ones are Goddess and Sunin. You do it in hypnotherapy. I've always been afraid of that. I've seen the videos, you know, people do goofy things. Somebody gave me a CD one time, and they're like, just listen to it and it'll help you fall asleep. I refuse to listen to it because I'm like, no way, you're going to hypnotize me while I'm sleeping. And Lord knows what I'm going to do. And my kids won't tell me. This is when my kids were growing up and living at home. So I could be walking around doing something doofusy, and my kids would never tell me. No. They would just be like, hey, you remember that time, Mom, blah, blah, blah. And they'd all start erupting with laughter. And I'd be like, huh? What? Yeah. I refuse to listen to it. Raymond, hello. Welcome, my friend. Let's get you on the list. Phil, are you ready? What if I do weird things? I know. Watched one time where the poor gentleman, I felt so bad for him. The person that hypnotized him said, you're going to think you don't have clothes on in front of the audience. And when he opened his eyes, the poor guy, oh my goodness gracious, he was probably my age. He freaked out, ran and hid behind the curtain, poked his head out, and his eyes were huge. He's looking out at the crowd, and he looks down, and it's so comical. It's hilarious. All right. I'm sorry, Phil. Here we go. So the first card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, no No hypnotizing grandma. No way. Queen of Pentacles says to get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life. It says to learn to be resourceful and practical and to share with others. It says to attend to your financial affairs, decrease your outgoings and bring more in. And it also says that you know how to do this. You know how to bring more money in, and that you are capable of turning your hand to most things. Is that true about you, Phil? When it comes to money, it naturally, just natural? Or does that not resonate with you at all? You also have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles represents an apprenticeship or cooperation. So are you entering into something? You have the Page of Swords, and pages usually come with a message. In this message is to withdraw and get some air. And it says to choose your words wisely. And this happens to a lot of us. We don't realize that some of the things we say are quite so sharp. And the words you say can make or break a difficult situation. So if you are entering into something, be cautious, because we sometimes, like I said, sometimes we don't realize what we said sounds different to the other person. And you have a major arcana card, which is Temperance, which is a positive card. This card is it represents change. This card says to go for it, and you will know when the timing is right. It is always good advice. The least said is the least mended. Dear me, goddess, I truly hope not. I truly hope not. If so, I do not want to meet that magical map shifter. I don't think so. Goddess, it is your turn. So hope you've been hypnotized. I've seen you mention a few times. Maybe in your oh no, I cannot even imagine that. No. Okay. Note to self: when you encounter Hope, make sure she does not hypnotize you. I will be recording every moment if there's ever a possibility we meet Hope. Note to self, just so you know. Okay, so yeah. Everybody, just so you know, what do you call it? This is me not giving permission. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Good choice. She's like, whoa, back up. Back up, Grandma. I want mermaids. Okay, let's see what we get. You guys, I want to go shopping. I want to go to Five Below. Do you guys have one of those stores? So I have, my son purchased this ring light for me. It's a tabletop one. And I think he told me that's where he found it. Goddess, you have the free spirit card. So I broke it. The little, the part that, is flexible and holds your phone. I was putting my phone in it the other day, and the piece that expands went flying across the room. The dog ducked. Yeah. So I was like, crap. So I have to get another one. I want to go to Five Below. They have some amazing stuff there. And that's where I find my pop rocks. I love pop rocks. I make my own. I think I've mentioned it before. Applebee's has their Shirley Temple, Pop Rock Shirley Temple. So I make my own. You have the free spirit card. And this card says, it's fun to feel free. It doesn't mean shirking responsibilities. It's important and possible to find balance between fulfilling your wild and free spirit while honoring your responsibilities, especially if there are others involved and are relying on you. Being a free spirit might kindle romantic thoughts of a nomadic lifestyle. This may not be practical for you, although it's still worth considering ways you can express this desire. An example, maybe a backpacking holiday or something similar. This card wants to know, do you feel free? Your work or home life might bring feelings of restriction. If this is true, take a look at how you can change things. Talking with loved ones about how you're feeling can help, and you can find they offer to help with chores and your domestic responsibilities. This will free you up for some time to do things that make your heart and soul sing. Honor your free spirit, for this is who you really are. The material confines of modern society can make our spirit feel stifled. There is no one-size-fits-all path. Often, we're not encouraged to express our artistic side, and that can make us feel even more trapped by the confines of society. This card says now is the time to allow your spirit the freedom it needs. When you're in a harmonious relationship with your inner spiritual needs, everything will naturally fall into place in a harmonious way for the highest good of all. Hello, Truth Buster. Welcome. How are you today? Oh my goodness, how awesome is that? That is so cool. I believe so. It sounds like you have an adventure. Okay, so soon in, my friend. You chose mermaids as well. Let's get truth on the list. Raymond is after soon in. And then truth. You are welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. I hope you have a great weekend. Oh my gosh. Have you seen so we have a van, and her name is Pearl, and she has been made into a traveling van. You know, we can camp and stay there. We don't have to pay to stay in a hotel. So I watch YouTube videos, tutorials all the time on that stuff. The videos where people just, band together in their campers, their vans, their minibuses, cars. It's just so cool. I love Pearl, and I need to get out there and do a thorough cleaning on her, get some fresh sheets on the bed, because we'll be starting our camping and traveling adventures. Sunin, you have the gratitude card. That is so cool. That is so cool. Opportunities. I say it all the time. We are on a wheel of life. It is inevitable. We're born, we die. There's nothing we can do about it. While you're on this wheel, my friend, enjoy it. Reach out, jump, grasp, whatever it is. Jump in with both feet. I tell everybody all the time. Any opportunity that arises. Again, Sunan, you have the gratitude card. And this card says, this mermaid has swum into your reading today to remind you to be grateful. She says it's easy to be grateful for the good things in life, but imagine if you could be grateful for everything, knowing that the universe never makes a mistake. Contemplate this concept even if you find it a little challenging. The act of being grateful is almost like a magic spell. Counting your blessings is another way of expressing gratitude. No matter what your situation, know there's always someone somewhere who has even more challenges than yourself. I know it doesn't help your situation, but it can help put things into perspective. If you find the thought of being grateful difficult due to your current state of mind, start each day counting your blessings, even if you can only find one to be grateful for. My friend, it's a positive start. Once you start to notice your blessings, you'll find more appear. You can then express your gratitude more sincerely. Let me say that again. And you can then express your gratitude sincerely. Moreover, when you focus on your blessings and attract more, counting them becomes totally easy, and you'll become even more grateful. The perfect state of gratitude arises from not expecting anything from life. Often we can feel hard done by, and maybe you sometimes find yourself saying life isn't fair. This doesn't mean giving up. Far from it. Rather, it means surrendering to life and fully entrusting the universe to provide you with whatever you need, while accepting everything with humility and gratitude. I'm sorry, I need to get a drink. And that's hot. Goddess of the Sea, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend too. I'm going to enjoy it immensely. It is beautiful. Sunin, I hope you enjoy that card. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend too. Raymond, my friend, you are next. Now, again, you can choose any deck you want. But I'm enjoying these tarot cards today. We have the crows. We have the mermaids. We have the enchanted maps. Tarot for truth. You can almost make that a banner. Tarot for truth. Oh my gosh, we could make that into a shirt too. With a cool, pick a cool tarot card. All right, so this is going to be for Raymond. All right, I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Raymond, these cards are just jumping everywhere. One. I see you've started a new beginning. You have 4 cards? I'm like, you have 4 cards. My friend, you have 4 cards. Aw, thank you, Sunin. You're the best. Oh no, you guys. I put cards in the wrong deck. How did I do that? Raymond, first card you have is the Two of Wands. If this was a regular deck of cards, it'd be a diamond, and it'd be a yes card. And Wands represents spring. So, positive energy vibes coming for you in the spring. Positive energy. Backtracking real quick. I had mentioned that I noticed you were in the, just started a new beginning. Aces show the start of a new beginning. And this is a 2. So you have just started. You're closer to an ace than you are a 10, which is the completion. 2s are organizers. So it's probably a good time to start organizing whatever it is this new beginning is for you. And you also have the 8 of Wands. Sorry. So the Two of Wands represents hopes and wishes. And again, it's an organizing card. The 8 of Wands. This card says it represents exciting news. And it's a card that represents moving projects forward. Wow. An 8 is a directive card. It's closer to a 10 than it is an ace. You are going to go through this cycle quite fast. An 8 is like a plateau, where a 9 is resting and 10 is completion. 8 is a plateau. You are almost there. And then you have multiple wands, my friends. Spring is going to be a good time for you. A good time for you, Raymond. 10 of Wands. Again, 10 represents the completion of a cycle, and it frees you up for a new beginning. The 10 of Wands represents that you have shouldered too much in your time, and it is time to pass it on. And you can see how it's all bundled together. Everything's all nice and neat and ready to hand over to somebody else. My friends, you don't have to do it all yourself. And you have the 6 of Cups. If this was a regular deck of cards, they would represent hearts. It is a yes, positive energy. My friend, hearts, I apologize, cups represent summer. The 6 of Cups, this card represents leveling up, to look at things with childlike wishes, through childlike eyes. To remember how you felt with your first feelings of love, those first time feelings. Remember those first time flutters. Remember those. And again, 6s represent a flip in energy, in that things are being taken to another level. My friend, I see that again happening in the summertime. The Wands all represent spring. I see a positive spring and summer for you, Raymond. And I hope you have an amazing Friday, the best weekend ever. Aw, Sunin, thank you. I know, it's because I talk too much. Don't tell my husband I said that. I will recant that. If he says, hey, I heard you mentioned, nope, not at all. Didn't say it. And I don't believe in throat drops unless I'm sick and I have a sore throat. So I just can't. I feel like People who just eat the cough drops or the throat drops are probably doing more damage to their throat than they need to. I think you're only supposed to use them when you're sick. Of course, I'm not a professional, so I don't know. I'm just a grandma. I'm just a grandma. We can make that into a song. I'm just a grandma who can't sing. Truth, you are next, my friend. Tarot. I cracked myself up. I said something to my husband yesterday. I don't even know what we were talking about. I said something, and he started laughing. Hilarious. I mean, it was crazy. I was like, what'd I say? I don't even know what I said, but it must have been funny. Let's see what we get for truth. I think I just wanted you to know that I make other people laugh too, not just myself. Oh, I hear my assistant again. There we go. So, I have to try to get her in before I show you your cards. Lagatha, come on. One of those stray cats are sunning themselves on my neighbor's walkway. Susan, hi, hello. Ah, your internet is... I'm just going to let her bark. Let's get Susan on the list. She'll be next. So, truth. You have, the very first card I pulled for you is the Fool card. Don't freak out. This card just represents that you are on a journey. It's a major arcana card. And this card, remember, wants you to know that don't be held back by people who label you as a dreamer. You are on a journey. Follow your path. Remember, my friend, this is important. Miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Now, this card in Tarot just represents the person, self, and that you're on a journey. That's all the Fool is, on a journey. I have to get her in here. Lagatha, come on, now. Come on, in here. Lagatha, come on. Get in here. Get in here right now. Lagatha, get in here. We'll see how long this lasts. Truth, you also have the Nine of Cups. Now, we've already established that nines are a resting theme. It means that whatever it is incomplete, but you are almost there because it is almost a 10. The Nine of Cups represents this is a Nine of Cups, right? Abundance in all things. Abundance. Again, this came out earlier. This card represents that you are pleased with yourself. You tend to surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain, be the life and the soul of the party. This card says that you can have all you desire. Everything you wish, all you have to do is wish and vision a better life. And then you have the Judgment card, another positive major arcana card. This card represents change, quick, because like judgment is fast, quick, swift, and clear, and permanent. So this change is permanent, and it wants you to embrace all opportunities coming your way. Again, you're on a journey. Enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy it. And now, Susan. It's so hard for me to remember the time difference. So what time is it for you, Hope? Truth, you are so welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. Congratulations and enjoy your journey. And don't forget, 16. So, 420? Is it 420? That's when Easter is, I think, this year. So, truth, don't forget, abundance comes in many forms, not just material. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said material. You know, it's not just money and shiny. That's not just abundance. It comes in many, many forms. So you're just about ready to make some supper. Susan, do you know what deck of cards you would like? 421 now. 1121 here. Nice try, girlfriend. You are not going outside. We've played this game too many times today. Wisdom it is, my friend. Yeah, just take yourself into your bed. She's like, okay. If she hears me laughing, and she'll know I'm not serious. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Makes me want to have an Olive Garden night where they have like endless bread in salad bowl. Oh no, girlfriend, no. Nice try. Excuse me for telling my assistant no, but not a chance. She's like, you don't love me no more. You're so mean. All right. A spaghetti bowl. Like in a garlic pizza bread bowl? Or am I totally not seeing it? But that sounds kind of cool. A bread bowl with spaghetti in it? She is a little diva. She is. She thinks she's in charge. Susan, we have to go with the flow card. No, I don't think so. It looks like it says spaghetti bologna. And I'm like, why would you put bologna in your spaghetti? But I'm pretty sure that's not it at all. Susan, this card says, I have goals and desires. I have enough flexibility to allow me to enjoy the journey wherever or whatever it brings my way as I move on my path. Oh my gosh, let me say this again. I have goals and desires. I have enough flexibility to allow me to enjoy the journey, whatever it brings my way, as I move forward on my path. Loose strife helps coping when life is overwhelming and going with the flow in the midst of chaos. Jasper, uh, uh, it says orbicular jasper, enhances steady, slow breathing, which supports patience and flexibility of mind. This card says the path to your goal is not a straight line, but is filled with unexpected bends, detours, and blocks. Being frustrated, angry, or impatient won't help. Try to accept that this chaos is part of the experience rather than fighting it or flailing about. Find the rhythm or flow in the chaos and ride it gently to your destination. That's a nice card. Okay, so let me mark Susan off and read Hope's how you do this. Oh, absolutely. Please record and upload. Oh no, your patience is running very thin with him, isn't it? So, Hope, my favorite meal has always been veal parmesan. But a lot of times you can't find veal parmesan. So, chicken parmesan. But I have been finding as I get older, there is nothing better than a big, fat, juicy burger. Love them. Parmesan. So, chicken parmesan is that steak. Chicken parmesan is chicken, uh, parmesan cheese, and spaghetti sauce. And then you serve it over like spaghetti or rigatoni, or do you have roast? Sunday roast. Like a beef roast or a pork roast, stuff like that. I love a good roast. We don't make enough beef roasts. But the weather's changing, you know. Finally, we're getting decent weather. And I'll be using the pellet grill more often. Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely, all of it. If it's food, I'm there. It's just some of the exotic foods. I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. But I will try certain things. I've heard of Yorkshire pudding, but I don't know what it is. So Sundays, I love to go out for breakfast on Sunday. Um, a couple towns up the hill and over, there's a restaurant that does a Sunday buffet, a breakfast buffet on Sunday. And then we belong to a club a few towns over around Chautauqua Lake. It's a small lake. Uh, the Chautauqua Fishermen's Club, they do breakfast on Sundays as well. Amazing breakfasts. Yeah, so I don't know what Yorkshire pudding is. I like stuffing. And we will be doing an Easter feast. So we always cook something on Easter. We don't always have ham because there's a lot of people in the family who don't even like ham. The way you're saying it makes me laugh. What? You don't say it that way. You don't say it's not pronounced Yorkshire. Is it Yorkshire? Yorkshire? It's the Yankee accent. Yorkshire. All right, so you don't pronounce it Shire like in The Hobbit, which is an awesome book to read. Have you guys read that series? Oh my gosh, I read it back super old over like the original ones, like in the 70s. Probably even came out before that. But yeah, great book. It's so crazy because when I hear you talk, I'm like, your accent. And not only that, Sister Susan has an accent too. And she's in the same country as me. She's just in New Mexico. Oh, I love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I'll binge watch it. I have all of them. So I will watch anything as long as it isn't sad and will make me cry. I've had enough sadness and crying in my life. No, I won't do it. I've had people say, like, no, you should watch it. Everybody needs a cry. You know what? And you know what you can do? This woman doesn't need a good cry. I need someone to make me laugh. Tacos, yes. My husband loves taco salad. I won't watch it. Yeah, I can't. I know all I know about it is that it's sad, and that's just enough for me. Sometimes I'll come across something, or I'll watch a suggestion, and because I won't even ask about it. I'll just be like, oh, I heard this, and I'll put it on, and I'll get part way through it, and I'll be like, oh, hell no, nope. I'm sorry, Netflix, but I cannot watch this, and I won't. Yeah, see, I won't do that. I can't do it. The people who are like, oh, everybody needs a good cry. I'm glad you can say that. Nope. Give me a scary movie anytime. I like true true movies, based on true events or however you want. And sometimes you get, sadness in there. But I like thrillers. Scary. What's my favorite movie? All right. So, you guys are going to laugh. Um, I have two favorite movies, and one of them can't even watch anymore. I love Wizard of Oz. I watch it every time it comes out, every stinking time, and I even have the movie on DVD. And then the other one is Gone with the Wind. And you can't find it anywhere anymore. Susan, hey, you don't believe in the Tin Man? So I'm not a country music fanatic, but years ago when there was some country singer came out with a song about the Tin Man, that was a good song. It is so long, but it is a good one. And there's another one too, super old. My grandma used to make me. I shouldn't say make me watch it with her. She would ask me if I wanted to watch a movie with her, and lo and behold, we would watch this one movie. It had Ben Hur in it, and I can't think of what it was called, but she loved him. Um, his eyes. It's something about his eyes. And she would always say that my Christopher reminded her of him. It was the eyes. Um, Maybe that's the name of the movie, Ben-Hur. That might be the name of the birds. That's right. So I started watching the birds for the first time at Susan's house in New Mexico. We didn't get a chance to finish it. I mean, if you're on vacation, how often are you going to literally sit down and watch a movie, especially when you're laughing and having a good time? So we didn't get through the movie. But what's weird is when I came home, it popped up on my Netflix as a suggestion. And I was like, oh, somebody is listening. How are we doing for time? We're doing great. So you've seen, I still have not yet watched it all the way through. I keep falling asleep when the lady is like in the boat, in a little teeny tiny boat. What gets me is how awesome. I don't know how they can, what do you call Photoshop this? And this was a long time ago, the birds. That woman can walk anywhere in heels. You see how easily she got in and out of that boat in those heels? Oh my goodness. I was impressed. I was like, there's no way they photoshopped that. That boat was that was like real water. Do you know what part I'm talking about? And I also read somewhere that there is somewhere in that movie that live birds were in it, and it scared the bejesus out of the woman I'm talking about, the main character, the female. I don't know if it's true, but I read it. That was probably before social media had checkers. Well, you guys, since we don't have any more people on the list, I think I'm going to take advantage of ending of this and end our live stream early, 20 minutes early. You guys, thank you so much. You are the best. If hanging out with me for 92 minutes. If you like this type of content, I hope you give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Subscribe. I would love to have you in the family. Share. You never know who in your circle would be interested in this type of content as well. My first scary movie was called, oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't remember. Oh, I cannot believe I can't remember what it was. But I was underage. My babysitter, we lied about how old I was. The movie theater isn't even in town anymore. And the only thing I remember is it had old vehicles in it, and there was a woman in the car, drove into pond, and I'm pretty sure she drowned. I love that movie. I love that movie. I wish I can remember the name of it. I've seen it a few times. But it was the first one. It scared the crap out of me. I wasn't even old enough to be in the movie theater. Yeah, I love it. I love Pennywise. I love Pennywise. I even have a shirt about it. Or I had one. It's called the Losers Club. All right, you guys. So I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have the best weekend ever. And I'll see you Monday. Or I'll see you in the next video. Again, thank you so much.